I hope you're all taking your medication today. Oh, my bad. I already disassociated. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the iSorrowproductions channel. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'll also be live on Twitch when this video goes up. If you want to click the link in the description down below, just playing some Resident Evil. But if it's after the time the video's been up quite a while, you can also go down there and check it out and follow me on Twitch. I'll try stream more, probably, maybe. I know you're already questioning what exactly Red Flood is, but don't worry. Soon you won't be doing that. You'll just be questioning your own existence. Now, I'm not too familiar with the in-depth lore of Red Flood, but I do know that things are very wacky. I am pretty sure that the Entente did still win. Not so much France or Germany, though. I'm not too sure the specifics on how they didn't go too well in France, but I do know in Germany they fell to their communist revolution. And, not too specifically looking at the Middle East. Yeah, it can always get worse, that's all I'm saying. And Russia? There's a lot of them. India? There's a lot of them. China? You get where I'm coming from. I'm also not too sure why there's a Westralia and Australia, but I do know the Westralia isn't doing too well. But today I will be looking at avant-garde France, where a popular new party has risen up and taken control, trying to reclaim France's former glory after a humiliating performance in World War I. That's right, we thought, hey, it couldn't be worse than anyone else in France, so why not put a schizophrenic performance artist in charge of the country? It's Antonin Artaud, and he's gonna take us on the wildest ride you've ever seen. Our sole purpose on this continent is to cause as much damage as possible, for we are out for revenge and speed. Antonin may not be the smartest or the most sane of the bunch, but he will be the man to lead us to enlightenment. To find one's greater enlightenment, though, we must first realize who are our enemies and who has betrayed us. Everyone betrayed us. Everyone is our enemy. Our revolution has brought glory and rejuvenation to our proud people and proud nation. However, the revolution has still remained largely confined within our own borders. To restrict our revolution within our own borders would be selfish. We must spread the future across the earth. Is that shall be our goal. Well, it looks like the Russian people aren't doing too well, as they're once again embroiled in a brutal civil war. Oh? Here comes trouble. Now, it is in our interest to help the National Front, despite the fact of their eccentric leader, for they also believe in the Great Accelerationist Party, which is what we're all about over here in Crazy Land. I've also gone ahead and saved up a bunch of political power so we can get a government figure, because dear Lord do we need them. Our political power does not go up a lot. So ever so technically, we may or may not at one point in history have actually dismantled the French army. It doesn't exist. We are simply relying on a bunch of militia. But you know what? It's time to reform that militia into street warriors. That's right, when in doubt, resort to urban brawling. You know you're getting somewhere in your new society when priests are now warriors. Now we have two choices here between dealing with communism or dealing with the British, and personally I'm just gonna deal with both of them, but we're gonna start with the British. So I guaranteed the independence of Switzerland just because I wanted to keep them as a nice buffer, but those damn pesky Austrians are trying to invade them, and I don't think we can allow that to happen. Now, whilst we won't be pushing through the Alps, we don't have a death wish. We do have our great ally, the Fiume, and they will help us push straight into the Austrian homeland. Don't worry, my Austrian brothers, soon you will be joining our great revolution. And take some crazy pills. Or don't take them. Probably for the best you don't take them. Now, just by pinning the Austrians, we've pretty much collapsed their entire front here, and soon they shall be done for. Interestingly enough, they actually had the Czechs as a puppet, which I didn't realize until I had to hold the line against them. Thankfully, didn't have to capitulate them, just the Austrians. Now we got to figure out what we want to do here. There we go, got ourselves a few new puppets hanging around down here, following the correct way of thinking. Remember, guys, it's not about the we or the you, it's about the I. Just join my cult. First thing I learned is that we lack resources to carry on the revolution to a greater scale. As such, we must steal them from the Dutch and make them part of me, which we're going to do. Although apparently our ally, the Fiume, or Fiume, has gone ahead and declared war on Italy. So I guess we'll have to deal with that too. Now the Italian army here is pretty lightly defending this area. I'm assuming they've moved most of their forces over here or down in Africa or something. I'm not too sure, but we need to make the most of this push while we can. Oh, I also gotta take care of the Dutch at the same time. Don't worry, boys, just bringing you the revolution. Don't worry, you're gonna love it. Oh no, it's Bosch. Oh, they never saw this one coming. I think this might wrap up the Italians. There we go, got ourselves a nice accelerationist faction on our border now, following the exact same crazy ideologies that we do. But since we are going down a interesting path right now, and we've already done some expansion and made ourselves a bit more secure in our spot in the world, we can now focus on the more theoretical side of our development, like the culture of free spirits. But we're also going to have to clean up Spain, because letting such vile ideologies such as revolutionary anarchism and reactionary phalanges be on our southern border, no way! There we go. Another accelerationist party to our little, well, we're taking over pretty much all of Europe here. Although, considering this man's photo's so grey, he's also dead. But that's just part of the bizarreness of it. Just going for a quick enlightenment trip to Turkey. There you go, nothing says political cult-like enlightenment like whatever the hell that bird is. So we're having to invade Armenia, not because we really want to. Invading Armenia and all these wonderful desert and mountain provinces is like running into a door head first until it eventually breaks. It will break, but you will lose a few brain cells. We're doing it because our ally, the Kazakh society over here, is not doing too well in their war with Great Scythia, which I can't allow to happen. Alright, so Fiume is now the Italian shogunate. That's normal. I was a little skeptical about you, my boy, Harakichi, but you're doing a good job. No, I've been doing some thought, and I have not been taking my medicine, and I've started to hear voices. The all-knowing patron. Alright, I'm really starting to hear some Buka voices now. I have declared that we, the Accelerationist Party of France, will have the monopoly on reality. Okay? Sounds a little crazy, but we own it. We own everything. I'm starting to believe. There is no longer a we, a you, there is only I, Mr. Crazy Man. You shall no longer exist with your own ideas. Instead, you will simply be an extension of me. And I will tell you everything you need to do and give you the right path. That's right. You can all hear the voices too, right? You can hear them. I can hear them quite well. They're telling me to kill Moldova. They want me to kill him. That's right. Welcome to Welcome! The revolution will spread as far and wide as we can grab it until the world is consumed by a singular entity. And as such, we will have no room for such petty things as right-wing authoritarianism. There is no room for that. The unification of all into one. The identity of the individual has been abolished. And with it, we've even abolished France. That's right. No longer is France a thing. We are all les patrons. The logic behind it doesn't really make sense, but just we're off the pills. Also not too sure why, but something happened where I re-annexed Spain, so I released them again, and now... Okay, there we go. Another nation fallen to the revolution. Look at that. He's the man to do it. It does appear some of our revolutionary self has actually gone to war with what is Britain. So we did want to take them out originally, and I think this might be the time to do it. Right, time to help myself out. Looks like most of the British forces are probably elsewhere, defeating the shogunate of Italy. So we got ourselves a pretty uninterrupted invasion. Look at that. The complete overwhelming of those pesky British fools. Oh. Just like that, another one joins me. With the disestablishment of the British and the re-establishment of me, we have gone ahead and there is only one enemy left standing. And that is the pesky communists, whomst have quite spread across the continent and we're gonna have to deal with. Now, we have left the Germans unopposed for quite some time, so this might actually be quite the tricky war, but we do have them surrounded pretty badly.
Faster, faster, faster!
Soon we shall be ready. Speed. Power.
Faster!
That's a 68% bonus to research right there. We truly are living in my future. 100% construction speed. Time to usher in a new beginning. The first test of a new world. Right. I've literally put someone in a Star Trek suit in charge of it. Oh, I think it's only fair that finally the time has come to rid the German people of their identity. Don't worry though, my identity will be your identity, which is a lot cooler because I've got 5 nuclear weapons ready to bomb you with.
Faster!
Millions of dead people later, we've done it! There we go. Peace in my mind. With the final nuclear destruction across Europe, we have finally united everyone into the voices inside my head. It was a very fun conquest of Europe, enlightening everyone to our accelerationist party, which has been one hell of a party. But the time has come to leave it off for now. Red Flood was very fun. I enjoyed not taking my crazy pills because probably should have. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. It was very fun to make. It's nice to play a mod that's a little bit out there, you know. So if you want to see more Red Flood, you can play the game down yourself, the mod down by yourself, in the link down below. Look down below. And I'm sure I'll be following up on Red Flood 2 whenever it gets a nice update with a few more focuses for a few more countries. I'm sure the absurdness can only get worse. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you this weekend.